Welcome back to Madam Crest New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. I should be seeing what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today. Well, of course, today is Saturday. It's a fishing tourney which we will not be participating in because we have participated in quite a few over the last couple of years, and we really got to know the unlocks that you can get from it. Well, I think we have at least. I'm not actually totally sure, but either way, it's a Saturday, so we're here to do a little bit of a Happy Home Paradise customization, of course. Who are we going to go for today? I'm going to predict we are doing statics. Why? Because that's literally just the first villager I can think of off the top of my head. But of course, well, I mean, you already know, but hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:23 PM on Saturday, April 9th, 2022. Spring fishing tourney run today, which we're probably not going to participate in. We're just going to do our usual run over to Halves Island, see what Crazy Red's selling. Buy something and then head on over to the Paradise Island, whatever it's called again. I forgot. So what I've been up today, today's Saturday, been chilling, relaxing, something all cool, some playing b-ball outside of school. A couple of guys are up to no good now. I started recording actually the next series, the one that's following on from Death's Door. I suppose spoilers, Death's Door finishes next week, I think. So I was recording the series which is following on from that. I've recorded the first 2 episodes. It's pretty fun so far, is all I can say, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, of course, until closer to the time. I haven't even started the thumbnail art. I should probably get that open so I can actually, start doing that after I record this episode. But hopefully it won't be a particularly long one. Hopefully the thumbnail art. Well, it could be depending how I decide to do it. And I'm trying to think how to phrase this without being too overly spoily. There's potentially multiple characters in it, but I don't think I would depict all the characters in the thumbnail art because I don't usually. When it comes to drawing these sort of things. Or maybe I'll hint at them in the background or something. That will probably be something I'll do instead. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're here to, of course, try and eventually complete our New Horizons, what's it called, museum collection from Crazy Red's loving donations. If anything, I feel like Crazy Red should get a bit more credit for museums. Like, we're fishing in the bugs and deep sea creatures, of course, are only things that we can get ourselves. But Crazy Red is the one who's supplying all of these paintings to actually be donated in the first place. If only through a very sort of inconvenient middleman of us. I suppose we're probably doing, I guess we're kind of doing the equivalent of like money laundering, I suppose, in New Horizons, which is, or in Animal Crossing, which is a bit of a weird thing to think about, but let's not think about it too hard. It's probably how I'll go about that. But really, wherever Crazy Red sources his legitimate works of art from, he sourced all of them, We wouldn't be able to do it if it were not for him. Rather than, fish and bugs, which we can catch of our own ability and volition, I suppose. Well, maybe volition's not really the right word, but you get what I mean, probably. Maybe we don't. Anyway, let's go see who's visiting here on Paradise Resort and whose particular customizations that we are like, oh, that's exactly what I want to do. Like, I already see Max over there. I don't remember what Max is. I think Max is backyard. Static's actually here. Okay, we have to do statics now. Like, I'm not even going to read what the others are. We're just going to choose statics because I'm just saying, if I manage to randomly predict one of the villages that's going to be here, we might as well do it. That's destiny. That's fate. It's written in the stars, a million miles away, a message to the main. Oh, oh, oh. I don't remember how the rest of that song goes. Oh no, seasons come and go, but I will never change. I don't know. I'm on my way. Yeah, I feel, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what statics is. I think statics is like a messy house or something, isn't it? Oh, experience for like an adventure. Oh, but sprinkles is actually snow and ice, which actually fits for acres we got. But static. If I'm going to randomly say your name, I've absolutely got to do your customization, no matter what it is. So you want an adventure one? Interesting. I don't know what acres we have left, which might actually be useful. Oh, we could do like a snow mountain adventure. That could be interesting. A thrill seeker's hideaway. What? You want like a... I don't even understand your... Is it you're meant to be like a spelunker? I don't even understand your the furniture items. So we can give you a beach, or we can give you the 2 ice areas, or we can give you the island. I don't think the island particularly suits you. We give you the ice island. That's certainly quite adventurous, and it's a bit of a stretch to even put you here in the first place. But it's probably one which is not that big a deal what the outside looks like. I don't really understand it either as well. So we'll just give you 1 level home as per usual. An adventure's home. See, something's a bit weird because what was it? It was like a wind vane. It was steampunk gears or something. I can't remember. And a minecart, which is sort of just like, huh? But anyway, I suppose it's rather adventurous going out into our icy island and this sort of thing. I just kind of hope, like, if it seems like it's going to be rather similar to Vladimir's one, which we've done, which was basically like a mining cave, we're going to try and make it different in its own way. So that the fact that that's outside certainly feels like this should have been instead on like one of the deserty areas, but that's neither here nor there. We're filling up all the acres first, and then maybe we'll go back and actually change them. I don't know, but I do want to have... Let's have a look at what items. So maybe... Oh, so this is like a weird research station, maybe. Oh, no, so it's literally in like an explorer's thing. It's very similar to Sly's one, isn't it? That we've done. So I feel like I kind of want to take it in a different direction because of how similar it's going to be to Sly's one. It's kind of like an ancient temple or something, which I feel like we've done quite a few times. So, it's not exactly the most exciting thing to do it again, but I suppose this is an opportunity where we can actually make it a little bit different. So I want to give rumbling. No, I don't want to give rumbling. I think jungle... Oh, no. We should probably do cave. Cave probably makes the most sense. We could go quite a scientific route down with all of this, I suppose. That's not really a thrill seeker. This is not really what I had in mind in thrill seeker. This might be another one which was a bit lost in translation. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and make it kind of industrial. Oh yeah, we can make it... Oh yeah, let's make it like some weird sort of future technology which you found in a cavern. In like a really remote ice cavern. And there is a future tech wall, which I'm surprised is not recommended. A future tech flooring is recommended, which we are going to stick with. So we're going to try and give you... I'm really curious to see what the Japanese like prompt is. I don't know if I should... Oh, okay, I'll do it after we finish this customization when we're going through the time-lapse. Not time-lapse and the other stuff. Because I haven't used most of these amazing machines and meters and pipes before, so I feel like it'd be quite interesting. So if anything, we've kind of swapped Vladimir's and Static's one. We're going to kind of make this like an evil villain's hideout, I suppose, underground. But it's not villain's hideout. Is not necessarily what we're doing. We're trying to just make this like a mysterious, adventuring, spelunking location. And he stumbled across some like weird alien technology underground. That's basically what I'm trying to go for. So I don't really want to put this mad scientist lab chair in. I just want to put all of his steampunk things. I have a back. I guess silver is kind of what we want to go with. And this might actually be a thing where, you know, you sort of just line the entire wall up with this sort of thing. Does not seem totally out of place. We can have some weird, amazing machinery. You know, and if any of you seen the one-shot Let's Play, I suppose, and I kind of want to do the thing where you see in the mines. That's kind of the vibe I want to go for. Like weird. I wonder if we should put screens down. Or silver and blue, silver and this greeny blue are very obviously our main colour and accent colour we're going with. But some of these like recommended items are so difficult to put in. A windmill? Like, I guess we could pretend this windmill is like weird technology. Like, it's meant to be reminiscent, I suppose, of a bygone civilization. Not civilization, but something like that. And he's randomly stumbled across it. So, some of these items are actually going to be quite difficult to put down. This is such a weird, like, collection of items the more I look at this. Light stones? Oh, yeah, why don't we pretend it's like... It's only one part of, like, this entire cave, and it's kind of like the cave... He's, like, walking through in a pathway, and then, like, the cave travels on through this way or something, and there's more stuff, and he's just sort of just passing through, looking at other things along the side. You get me? Does that make sense? It's sort of like he's exploring down in this dark area, so we should probably make it dark. We probably want to actually completely turn off the lights or something. He's just sort of like walking through this dark area, and he's just stumbling across all this machinery, you know. You can imagine him with like a torch looking around in the dark area being like, whoa, what's going on over here? So if anything, I kind of want to put like a doorway here, but you can't really do a doorway. So I think the best we can do is probably put some pillars down. Some stone pillars? I don't know if marble pillars will have the same sort of vibe, but that's probably the best we can do to kind of feel like a doorway. And then, I don't know if we can put anything on wall to really simulate that, but we're just going to have to sort of basically hint at this basic... Oh, we can make it feel like a mine shaft. Hold on. We can have these columns. I'm like wooden... Oh, do I want wooden columns or stone columns? I probably want wooden columns, I think. No. Like, that would make it something... We should have done this in Vladimir's one. Just like, line, like it's held up by like this wooden scaffolding. I don't know if we want to put wooden scaffolding in necessarily though, but... I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do it equally on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, it's a sort of customization where you want people to raise questions, being like, who came here and did this sort of things? Like, why has no one else discovered this but now, until now? At least that's kind of what I expect explorers like static to do. So the thrill is oh, maybe we should make everything look like really like damaged and abandoned then. That might not be a bad idea. So maybe we should go with the rusty versions. Oh, it's very... I don't know. It's an interesting contrast, but it doesn't give quite the future tech vibe I wanted. So I think we'll stick with silver. We'll do this stuff over here, and perhaps because this is a bit too red. But white, yeah, white is not the colour I want. Maybe the blue one's okay. No, it's too bright. It's too bright. So I think we'll go with black, maybe. I don't know if I guess I don't want it to feel abandoned is a thing. I want it to feel like people have been here recently, which makes it even more creepy because it's sort of just like, who's been here? Whose workstation is this? What are they trying to discover, you know? So we're going to start putting some weird future tech in. Okay, so what other things do we potentially want? I don't know what thrill seeker stuff's here for. And he's going to be camping outside as per usual. Oh, jail bars would be interesting. Like, what if they kept like a creature here, like locked up or something because they were doing some sort of weird research on it. That's an interesting. That's at very least a compelling idea. Now you might be like, oh, what's this creature going to be? Who are you going to put down? I don't really know. I'm not sure if I got a good answer for you. We might have to put columns down though. I don't remember if columns look very good with this. Oh, it does. It does look, in fact, quite good with the jail bars, but I think I want to probably put a steel one down. So what creature can we put in here? Oh, can we put the spider crabs? The spider crabs look huge and monstrous. Yeah, here we go. That's probably the best we can get for like a monstrous creature that they're trying to keep appeased. And then what other stuff? A tool shelf. So I guess we'll have a research section on one side, which will be over here, and then we'll have a lot of like weird machinery that we're doing tests on. On this side, no, that doesn't really make... Well, I guess we could do it like this. Like maybe this is sort of like regulating some stuff. Right, I don't want to use the same furniture item too many times. Meters and pipes. Ah, you know, I see. This is meant to combine with, I was going to say it's meant to combine with the gears. I don't think it links up very well, though. No, not really. So perhaps what we'll do is we get rid of this one, and this one will be just meters and pipes. Like it's, you know, tracking a load of different readings. We can replace some of the corner ones, I think, with things, but it's not. We don't need to think too hard about it now. Ooh, pro tape recorders. That certainly seems like something you might see like on top of a shelf. Okay, so we have a lot of like writing equipment down, so it suggests we might need a desk, which we might do at his campsite outside, I think. I don't want to do tiki torches. I want more future tech sort of things. Well, okay, not quite like future tech. I don't want like sci-fi text, but I want... I'm not sure what sort of... I'm not sure what to describe the vibe as, you know? Kind of like rustic future tech. Future tech, does that make sense? I'm not sure what sort of work table we want. Maybe an iron work table will be best. It's a bit bright though. I kind of want a silver table. A meeting room table? Okay, maybe we don't need to... Ooh. If we can have examination room not have humans on the x-rays. I mean, if we make it animal, that gives some very strange implications, doesn't it? About, like, we turn the animal into a spider crab, which I guess is a compelling idea, but it's a bit much, isn't it? So, right now we're just kind of looking for items which will help sort of round up this place. And I'm not sure we'll find them just, like, in these locations. Obviously, I don't think we want kitchen stuff. We just want weirdo stuff, you know? Like, this is a bit, I'd say a server's a bit too far in the future tech direction. We want it to be like, it looks like traditional tech, but it's actually future tech, kind of. It's a very niche thing. I'm not sure if we can quite spin things in that direction, but we can certainly try. I don't think we want any of the medicine stuff. It's a bit too clinical. Yeah, robot arm. Oh yeah, this stuff. Unknown machine. Science pod might be a bit of hit or miss. We'll have to certainly see. I think maybe we want to move you into the corner. Yeah, we'll put the jail cell there. Like that, because it will give the impression that the jail cell continues on, I suppose, down in that direction. I kind of... Can this be... Oh, blue or green? Maybe green's a tiny bit better? I don't know what we're going to put in here. If we could put a vampire squid in, that would probably be best, I think. Oh, it's a bit weird putting it in like that. We need something which doesn't have a cage. Yeah, like a horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crab's a bit strange. Like maybe aliens have come down to Earth and they're doing experiments on these like these creatures, trying to figure out what they even are. I don't really know what the weather vane's there for, but sorry, the windmill thing, but it kind of has to be here. So we'll have this over here, and we'll have this arm conducting who knows what sort of nefarious deeds. A little button. This can be like an emergency shut-off button. Yeah, we'll keep it silver. I'll put it over here so it's more like, oh no, the creature's escaped. Quick, smack the button. I think I want to put this here. It feels a bit like a centerpiece item. So I want to put one thing over here, and I think I want to put a rug beneath this. To really sort of designate this as like it's a working area. I'm not sure what sort of rug would be best though. Not these cobblestone ones. I want I'm not sure what I want really. I want something which looks like a work mat, I think. Seems like we don't really have that option though, so we'll just go straight back into looking at other sort of things we can put down. Solar panel. None of this is quite speaking out to me. And I am very well aware though that we've got a very niche sort of customization we're going for, which is going to make it rather difficult, I think, to particularly get things that we want. Especially since I'm mildly quite largely misinterpreted exactly what this customization was wanting to be. We can like sort of fill this place with rocks, I guess, to try and make it feel a bit more cave-like. Like he's accidentally stumbled on something just like in the middle, like he's uncovered in the mining area or something. I kind of like these ones better because they kind of look like stalagmites, don't they? This one's okay. Okay. So honestly, it's not too bad. I think something should go along with back here because it feels a bit empty, but I don't know exactly what would be the best choice. I'm a little bit pressed of what we could really put back there. I guess a workbench might be okay. If we can have a workbench look like techie enough. We don't have a steel workbench. Oh, wooden workbench is I guess ironwood is the closest, but even this doesn't have a steel. Version. So this is what it looks like in the dark. So I think we need to put some sources of light, but I'm just trying to figure out what I want the sources of light to be. They might have to be wall lights. Certainly, I think. So we'll see what's recommended over here. Okay. Remember what we're doing outside. Outside we're doing a camping setup, if possible. I think the outside one's probably going to be incredibly similar to Sly's one. Iron wall lamp? I wonder if this is the best we can do to make it sort of fit a slightly more futuristic theme. I think saying futuristic theme is a bit misleading. It's not like it's particularly futuristic. It's just sort of like... I don't super love those lights. So my hunch is that I think... It seems like far too simplistic a customization, but sometimes the customizations are just as simplistic. I think what we should do is we should get this greenish colour and have this be the only natural light. Just to make it all feel a little bit spooky. I almost want to turn this off. It's too bright. Oh, that doesn't actually turn off light. I feel like it draws too much attention. In which case, maybe we should scatter some more things around the place to be kind of bright. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put gears on this wall. I saw that as one of the recommended items. Yeah, this one. Let's try and, you know, just fill in the gaps a little bit. What other sort of things might fill in the gaps quite well? Not really a whole lot. Possibly we can... I don't know why I always go a long way around to find more stuff. We can put some like glow-in-the-dark stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a specific vibe we're going for, which does make it a little bit difficult to find things perfectly as we want it. Hands could be interesting. We could put it over... Oh yeah, let's put it inside. Obviously it can't be red because, you know, Nintendo won't allow it to be like blood or anything. But we'll do it like this raging snow crab beast or something has like murdered some other animals or animal villagers who try to research it. What can we put above here? I'm not really sure. This has now become a little bit more difficult. It's such a... I do like static smile. It's such like a niche sort of customization we're doing. I think it's a little bit difficult to find things which I feel like really fit. Like, I guess cobweb is okay to sort of make this place feel a bit more run down, but you can't really tell what's going on with the cobwebs anyway. So we can sort of put them in the corners like this. I don't know how I'm going to quite convey the idea that this is another path ahead. What can we do? We could... Hold on, I just had an interesting thought. What if we shift everything out of a wall, just one tick. Make this an accent wall, but use partitions to block off everything else. Intriguing, isn't it? Okay, so we need something which looks like a cave. I don't know if we want a limestone cave, but that might be the only option we have, I think. And we have a magma cave, but that's a bit of a colour clash. Oh, I don't know, hold on, let's put the partitions down first, so we can see what it properly looks like. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. So we can do it like this. And from most angles, it just kind of looks like, ooh, you know, weird. What's going on over here? I think probably the limestone cave probably fits a bit better. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. No. I'm gonna have to find a future tech wall again. A dungeon wall. Oh, that's interesting. So it's kind of like, oh, there's more stuff beyond this locked door, but we can't go that way. Okay, I do kind of like that idea. Sci-fi wall? That's just trippy. We should use this sort of idea more often. This is a genius idea. Train window. Fireworks. Okay, obviously that makes no sense. Summit wall could perhaps look like a... No, that's very distinctly sky. A graveyard. Spooky, but doesn't really fit the vibe. Ooh, ruins could be an interesting idea. Yeah, hold on. Glowing moss ruins. Oh, that's spooky. I like that. Like you're going and you suddenly... Oh, whoever's been researching here spotted you. Love that idea. So it is rather simplistic design we've done. And that's mainly because it's quite hard to put things down now. We've actually taken up quite a lot of room, surprisingly. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like it. I wonder if we... Oh. Yeah, okay. Just turn it up a tad. Because even though it's meant to be dark, I think it was a bit too dark. It was, in fact, so dark that you couldn't actually see anything. Which, you know, does sort of subtract from it quite a lot. So I guess hanging glowing moss makes the most sense. What colours can we make us? Turquoise. So a glowing moss. We sort of just had to scatter about, I think. We'll put it next to things so it kind of looks like it's hanging off of things. I'll say the glowing moss doesn't really look like glowing moss. The only thing I kind of dislike is how the windmill looks really out of place, but there's not really a lot I can do, I think, about that. I have a feeling vines wouldn't show up though, so... Oh, you know what? We could do vines over the doorways. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay. Let's do some glowing vines. Well, we can't be glowing, I suppose. Guess we'll just make them green. Over these doorways. It feels like it's giving it a bit of a top, I suppose. And we'll have another one over here. So it's sort of like these entranceways, you know. And by putting one over this entranceway, it kind of mirrors it over here. It makes this feel more like an entranceway, I think. This is a cool customization. I'm not exactly sure if it's quite what you requested, Static, I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of cool, is what I say. At least I think it's kind of cool. Okay, let's see if we've got any other ceiling stuff we particularly want to hang down. A lot of it's going to be lights and lamps, which I don't think quite fit. So let's just dress you up, I think. Static, where are you? And I think we're done on customization inside. This one's much more of an environmental one, so it's a little bit harder, I suppose, to... Well, not harder to fit up, per se, but less likely to fit up with as much stuff. Steampunk costume or... So we could give you a steampunk outfit, or we can give you an explorer outfit. Seem like the two options. Seeing as we already gave Sly the explorer outfit, I kind of want to give you a steampunk outfit, even though I'm not particularly sure it fits you. Because we kind of got like cyber technology over here, don't we? It might look a little bit like a weird clash. But maybe that's the story, you know, he's living in the sort of steampunk world or whatever. And finding out all this like future technology. Actually, it does kind of look like an explorer, I suppose, if we do it like this. Steampunk hat. No, but he doesn't look like an explorer with a steampunk hat. But he does kind of look like one with a steampunk outfit. So maybe we'll stick with that. We'll see what the explorer hat looks like as well. If there was a dark brown one, maybe I'd go with it. But he kind of looks like a posh explorer, I suppose, like this. It doesn't really fit on your eyes very well. So I think we'll just... I don't know. Unless we want to give you like a monocle or something. I think going exploring with monocle is a little bit questionable. Like an eye patch? No. I think we're good. I think we're good with that. You know, just give you a little bit of a different flavour compared to the one we gave Si. And outside we'll just make a sort of campsite, a cavernous site. Again, we put you in the middle of an ice cap, so maybe we'll just be like, oh, it's a very, very, very remote area. Which, you know, is interesting in its own way. I wish when we had customizations like this, we could have a much more different, like an exterior house compared to what we have as our option. So we're sort of just trying to make it look stony, I suppose. Because how else do you make it particularly look like a cave? And I don't really think I have a good answer. There's not a stone door, is there? So I think that's probably the best we got. And we'll just put it in the corner because it's kind of like not an important part. Oh, we could actually change it to a different season. I'm not sure if we want to. No, I think we'll leave it like this. True explorers explore no matter the season. So, okay, we need you to set up campsite. So over here on the right is where we're going to have... Is this just... I don't want this to make it feel like it slides all over again. So suppose we'll have a campsite in the foreground, and in the background we'll have like... This is the cavernous areas you've been exploring. Or will be exploring. We've got to make it feel dangerous, you know? That sort of thing. I don't know if we need a dormant volcano necessarily, but... I suppose if we got it, we might as well put it down, huh? Oh, you know, we can make it look like mountains in the background, I think, probably. So it's like, ooh, look at the distance. There's a bit of a mountain range. It doesn't really work. I guess we need smaller stones to make that sort of vibe pay out. Oh, he needs a minecart. Ah. Okay, well, maybe it's a mining cart over here because it's, you know, a secret alien there disguised as a mining shaft or something, I don't know. Don't think about it too hard. I'm not really sure what to do with all of this. Okay, how about we have you facing this way? We'll put the mine cart shaft over here. And, yeah, I don't know what coloration to put in. I guess we'll just put more rocks down, and over here we'll put the campsite, so maybe we'll get some fencing up. Maybe he's like... There's that rope fencing that he's put up. Just sort of like, hopefully try and keep interlopers at bay. From his campsite. What else do we need in a campsite? We certainly need a sleeping bag. We need grey and blue as colorations, which are not, unfortunately, options. So I guess we'll go with black. Maybe he wants to sleep right by the edge. That's a little bit dangerous. I don't know why you do that, to be honest. He's sleeping over here. We can give him like the kid-sized tent. A kid tent as well, because that's basically the best you get in terms of a tent. He's got a portable radio with him. Certainly makes sense. I guess light blue. Oh, it kind of blends into the ground, doesn't it? So I guess dark blue. Okay, I kind of want the fence to be over here then. Just to give it a bit more room. So then we could put you around this way, and over here like this. You have a campsite thing over here. Toolbox, stack of books. Yeah, you need like a research desk or something. I'm surprised the table wasn't recommended. But a workbench often makes a good sort of like, looks like a research desk. No, it doesn't really. We'll just find you a normal looking like desk. Like an outdoor desk? Outdoor table? Probably makes more sense. We don't want white, we want silver, but I guess that kind of is white. Having a dark blue table out here. So maybe this is where you put the campsite, that's where you're chilling, but this is where you're doing your research. I wonder if we should put fencing around the outside. Because I'd imagine you'd be kind of concerned with not, you know, falling off the ice cap into the drink beneath you. It certainly does not seem like a pleasing situation to be in. Maybe we'll put this over here. Oh yeah, we should definitely turn this to props. Maybe early, very early morning? Rainy weather? Stormy weather? We put this over here like you're exploring it or something. See the typewriter. I think a load of books. That's how you're keeping your notes and doing your research. I think this one, oh, silver. Well, silver's quite white there. I think we'll keep this on black. It's okay, you won't even see most of the typewriter. Because it'll be facing away from you. Show comics reference. I guess reference books makes the most sense. Okay, what else do we need of a sort of like campsite? Oh yeah, I wanted to give you the tent. I forget what that's under. Might be under scenery. No. Just look for the tent. Or other things which might feel plausible in a campsite area. Or in like a wild area to explore. Well, we could put icy things down, I think about it. To try and round up the vibe. I'm not sure any of this icy or festive themed things quite appeal to me. I must have scrolled past it. Or like scrolled past the theme of categories contained under. Oh no, hold on, there it is. Nearly scrolled past it again, to be honest. If anything, doesn't it make sense to have a tent which would like blend into the surroundings so you're not hunted by predators or something? Let's do the blue and white one then. Put a campsite, put a campfire here. And I think that's probably okay. I don't think we need to go too in depth into the customization outside. It's not really the focal point, I suppose. I will turn the campfire on though. I think I do want to put rocks down. Just some like garden rocks, just to give a sort of cavernous feeling. I always forget where they are. Where, oh, where are they? Here we are. Oh, that's gonna look weird on the ice cap, isn't it? I guess it already looks kind of weird, so, you know, sort of just vibe with it. Just pretend these are loaded like stalactites or something. Okay, maybe not too many. What on earth is this music? Alright, this outside's meh. But I think most of the visual interest goes on the inside. I think we're done. Done with it, to be honest. I don't know if I want to particularly change anything. Perhaps I want to change the soundscape from cavernous to like, whatchamacallit? I was thinking, I was wondering, I was like, why this music? But now I realise it's probably meant to mimic like Indiana Jones style music, right? Yeah, I kind of like the cyber idea, because I mean, he stumbled across this cyber room. Does that feel like that makes most sense? What do you think about static? I think it's ready, probably. Oh, okay. Now I was going to look up static's Japanese request. Let's see, static. You kind of have to do this in multiple parts, because I had to first look up static's actual name in Japanese. Spack? Your name's Spack? Not Spackle. I haven't had to look up. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Japanese name? I know it's Dalbertsman There's Atsumale, Dobitsu no Mori. And there's probably... And what Wikipedia? Yeah, there we go. Gamepedia's got it. Let's see what his request is. Let's see what it translates as. Okay, let's find it. Oh my god, I cannot read that. Shigeki teki na seikatsu o motomete. In search of an exciting life. Fair enough. It's a very vague prompt, I suppose, as well. Yeah, so this means exciting life. Yeah, this means exciting life, and this means searching for it, doesn't it? Seeking. Okay, so literally just thrill seeking. Look at that. You really do know what you're doing, Kurtz. We'll of course snap a couple of photos. I think probably what would be best to do, if we can, put you over here. Don't move. Face this way and look shocked. I wonder if we want to do a handheld camera or not. You can't really see much in my handheld camera, so we'll do this. I'm not sure what best angle is. Oh, you know what? We can still do the shocked expression, we just don't take it from here. We just put you in the middle, instead of putting you right at the edge. I did want to make it feel like you just entered or whatever, but I suppose this might make more sense, huh? Oh yeah, we can do it like this. Hold on. How do we make you do a certain reaction? I forget how you do this. There's a way we can make you pose for a reaction. Oh no, I don't want to make it seem like we're doing the reaction. I don't know, where's the shock one? Do you do the shock one? If you see someone doing the shock one? Stone cold. Doesn't even care, fair enough. He just looks very contented. How do we make you... But there's a way to make you do a reaction, isn't there? Or am I losing my mind? It could be just his social level. In a villager means he doesn't react exactly to what we do, which is a bit of a shame, but... I guess what I had to do is to do a bit of mirroring. We're not exactly centered. That is pretty centered. Good enough. If we can't make you react, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. It will be a bit of dramatic irony, I suppose, going on with what's going on behind static. A bit of a stretch. Not a bad one. That was quite a quick one. I'll be honest. 43 minutes and we're already done with the episode. And what about take like 35 minutes or something? Certainly it was a much more like reserved customization, you know. We still had a lot of we didn't put as many things in, you know. It wasn't like Nate's one where we just like packed a load of things in different rooms. This is all done in one room, I suppose. And a lot of it is kind of like empty space to give that sort of feel. I just can't believe I predicted static would be one of the customizations we do, and then we just did it. You know what? I should have looked up what other people have done. Hold on. What was his customization? Static, Thrill Seeker. I can't remember the rest of it. Thrill Seeker's Hideaway. What's this one? So this is like a medieval sort of cavern. People have got, yeah. Like people have done things which I basically did for Sly's one, or not quite Sly's one. Oh, this is an interesting one. It's like a castle. That's an interesting idea. So at the very least, I've done a rather different customization to how most people interpreted this. It does kind of feel like I basically did Vladimir's and Static's one swapped, but oh well, that's neither here nor there. It's done now. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.